Internal linking is one of the strongest ranking factors that you have full control over as a website owner. Just like external backlinks, Google and other search engines value a page within a website based on how many internal links it has. This is why I'm creating this video series to explain how important they are, what issues you can face with poor internal links, and what are the best practices. I will make sure that after finishing this series, you'll be able to do a full internal link audit by yourself, finding issues and fixing them, and optimizing your internal link structure to drive more organic traffic. In this very first episode, I'll try to leverage your awareness about internal links' importance because if you're not fully aware of what issues you may face with poor internal link architecture of your website, you might underestimate the power of internal links, and this can restrain your motivation to learn and stay focused. So, first and foremost, how do Google bots and other search engines crawlers find about your content and do all the other steps from crawling, indexing, then ranking your web page? They do this by following links on your website. Thus, the importance of a well structured website where both crawlers and users can seamlessly find every single page that is, of course, public. I mean, they have permission to access that resource. When Google bots decide to check your website, they go first to the robots.txt file. Remember, guys, robots.txt is the first file that crawlers visit every time they want to check your website. Every single time they come, they knock the door and say, "Hello, robots.txt. Hope you're doing well. May I check your website?" And he says, "Yes, go here, please, and don't go to this forbidden area." Then the Google bots, as they are good crawlers, they follow robots.txt directives and start checking your sitemap if it exists and your homepage, then following links of the navigation, footer, the header, the body, the sidebar, and then the whole website. Now, imagine if these crawlers, once they are there trying to follow links, they fall into some kind of labyrinth where the website structure is somehow messy and meaningless. Like they follow this link, then the other link, then it leads them to a 404 error, which means a broken internal link. Or they check a link A, which redirects them to a link B, which also redirects them to a link C, another link C, and this is known as redirects chain. What if they can't find about your new content because it's not on page and it's not linked anywhere on your website starting from the homepage? Another bad scenario where you're using bad internal links practices like JavaScript links, like the on-click event or buttons instead of href links. And we all know that Google doesn't interact with your website, which means they can't find about the rest of the content. This can be illustrated uh, in infinite scroll with JavaScript. Again, what if your web page is too deep to be found, which means crawlers need to follow many links to find it? In other words, the crawl depth is too high. Do you think Google likes this? Don't you think that this may give an idea to Google that this web page is not really important? Then it will not crawl it as frequently as it's supposed to be, which will affect your ranking in the end. Last but not least, anchor text. The clickable word in a link. They need to be descriptive because it's a useful signal to help search engines and users to better understand your content. The more Google knows about your website, the more relevant results can be returned. So you should also investigate anchor text. Things like click here, read more, they're not really helpful. So, what we're going to do in the next coming episodes, we're going to check all of these links and things and concepts we talked about in order to fix them or avoid them from the beginning so they won't hurt your website. So, we're going to learn how to find and fix internal broken links, orphan pages, JavaScript links, high crawl depth, redirects chain, links to the HTTP version of a web page or to the UTM URL, and finishing by doing a full internal link audit. I hope this was useful. See you in the next episode.